Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So glad you tuned in for another video today. And today we're going to do a love reading for the sign of Aquarius. And we will begin shuffling now. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Sorry I have not been uploading content as regular as I was, but hopefully that will be changing and more videos will be uploading more regularly. We had a hurricane down here, Hurricane Ida, so kind of scrambled all the eggs over here. Still trying to figure it out, still no power, but I have extension cords, so yeah, it was a pretty bad one, pretty bad. It was a mighty wind. Let's get started with you, Aquarius. See what's going on with Aquarius today in the love realm. Angel spirits, guides, Aquarius energy, please. Aquarians are here to get a message from you. Please let me speak through to them. All right, here we go. King of Cups, Six of Wands, the Moon card, the Hangman card, Seven of Swords, Strength, Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. All right, at the bottom of the deck we've got the Eight of Swords here. Okay, let's see. Got some pretty severe swords energy going on here, air energy I see with the Ten of Swords. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a cycle that's going to be closing out in some way, shape, or form for you, Aquarius. And there's something problematic perhaps in your relationship right now, but you don't. The problem is that you don't have enough information. There's something's being concealed from you, something's being hidden, and you can sense it or you're aware of it, but you just don't know what it is with the Moon card here. So you're trying to solve this problem, and maybe your partner is denying that there is something being hidden, but you you have a sense about your intuition's telling you that that there's something that you don't know, and you're trying to figure out what that is. You could be dealing with a water sign here with the King of Cups. I also see Leo. I see a lot of air, strong air energy so far. And somebody might, let's see. So somebody has hurt the other in the relationship. You might be in separation right now, or you could be on the verge of a breakup. You could have just broken up because there's been some pain going on with somebody's heart, and somebody hurt somebody. And this might have to do with a Leo, perhaps. Could mean something to you. Or this may have happened last month in August. This separation, or, you know, this painful thing that is got somebody's heart broken feeling. And like I said, you could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with this King of Cups energy, energy of Scorpio predominantly. This person, male or female, or you could have strong water in your chart, Scorpio maybe. I feel like there may have been some deception here, or some lying going on, something going on behind somebody's back. And this looks to be directly related to this Moon card. So this is definitely having something to do with this hidden energy. So I feel like they go hand in hand. I feel like somebody did something behind your back, and this is part of the problem right now. If you did break up, if you did have a fight, or you feel like you're on the verge of breakup, somebody might have left. Could very well be that somebody's acting devious behind the other's back, lying about something, and denying it, in fact, acting like they're not. but it looks like they are. This is air energy though, so it's actually, it's Aquarian energy. So this could be you. The roles could be reversed, most definitely. I've got a lot of Aquarian energy here. All air signs, in fact. You could have just strong, strong air in your chart as well. And I see that there was a victory. There was an accomplishment in some way having to do with the relationship. One of you could have helped the other achieve something great with your passion project, or something that has gotten recognition for your achievement. And there's a great sense of victory, and a lot of self-confidence was gained here through this. And it's kind of like you won something, or you achieved some kind of accomplishment here, and it was recognized. And this in some way could be contributing to the breakup or to the troubles going on right now. We'll have to see more about that when we clarify. But I do have strong Leo energy having to do with this. Again, here with this energy for sure. And the Strength card is in a weaker position right now. So you're not feeling very strong in the relationship, or you're not feeling very confident with the things the way that they are at this time. And you're just not sure if you've got another round of strength to muster up to fight another battle in this relationship right now. You're wondering if it's just run its course, which with these 2 tens, it looks like there is something coming to a close, a cycle, and a new one is beginning with these 2 tens right here. This is a painful cycle, so you might be thinking that, is it just beyond repair? Is there just too much damage done to really hope for a good outcome here, one where you stay together in a loving way? You just are doubting. You have some doubt right now that might not even be possible with this 3 of Swords, because you may have been hurt before in this connection, and this could be the 3rd time, and it's kind of like 3rd strike and you're out, or this kind of energy. You're just wondering if it's worth another shot, and you don't know if you've even got the strength to find out. And I do have a painful ending here, so indeed, this might be over already. This might have already happened with this Hangman in the middle. So your environment has been one of waiting and seeing, kind of just holding on to see if things turn around, or to see if they're going to come correct, to see if they're going to give you an honest account, or, you know, to give you their honesty in this, because again, you know something is hidden, and you've just kind of been waiting to see if they are going to come correct here. And all the while, the longer it takes, the longer you know that they're not being honest or being deceptive, but not giving you the respect of, you know, the truth and the honesty at this point, the more that it hurts. And the more you're thinking that you're not going to jump back in for another shot here. I feel like there may be a needed separation here because of the pain, and maybe some healing, and a separation is going to be the thing that really allows things to play out, and you will be able to see more clearly, maybe if you take a break, or just, you know, change it up. And that might mean taking a break from this and seeing it from a different perspective, or just having that time in separation just to try to sort things out for yourself and answer those questions that you're asking, because it looks like you're going to be continuing to be stuck as a prisoner of your own mind. If not, it doesn't seem like it's going to end if something doesn't change, and right now it just doesn't look like they are going to step up and be honest with you at this point. And it's kind of like, well, how much more time are you going to give them? How much longer are you going to wait for them to do the right thing and come correct? And the answer is, if you wait too much longer, I don't see them really in the space of doing that, of actually having an honest conversation with you. So what that's going to lead to is this right here, this Eight of Swords, and you're just going to feel like you're a prisoner of your own mind. You're going to be left to your own thoughts to fill in the blanks here, and it's going to just drive you crazy, and you're going to be stuck there, and you're not going to have anything to pull from if they're not going to step up and fill in the blanks for you. That's what we do. We fill in the blanks, and it's usually with a negative connotation. That's just a natural, like the nature of our being. When we have unknowns, for whatever reason, we plug them in with negativity, and that's what we're stuck with. And the thing is, though, you're not really stuck. Your binds are made of like paper, and you are able to get out of this. So don't forget that, and just remember that you can get out of this energy anytime you want. Yes, it might be hard. I don't know how long you've been together, but it could be that you've been together for upwards of 10 years here. Not necessarily, and that's not for everybody, but if it has been a long time, then it's not going to be easy to come out of this and go into separation, even though things are not great right now. It's still your significant other. It's still the one that you've been with and the one that you love or have loved for so long. You have achieved so much together. You have a great passion for one another once upon a time, and you felt like you struck gold with it when you found each other, and you just looked like the picture perfect couple to so many from the outside viewing in, and it just seemed like the perfect match at some point, and that energy is still there. It's not gone anywhere. There have just been other things that have piled on top of it, and time has happened, and you have grown apart in some way. When you stop talking to each other in an honest fashion, that means that there has been some kind of break here in the passion chain. So I feel like your challenge is to actually see this for what it is, and you may even have a family together. There may be children involved. You could be married even. And if this is the case, it's not going to be easy to separate or even perhaps divorce, but you really need to try to take this time to make that list, make that pros and that cons list, and really try to step out into an objective energy of looking at the situation outside of yourself, if that's possible, and just take some time to do that. If anything else, just a little bit of time away to kind of get things into perspective here and weigh things out and determine if it's worth fighting for or if it's just run its course here. Let's clarify and see what kind of answers we can get. I feel like this has happened before. This is not the first time this has happened, and this deceptive behavior, this dishonest, distrustful energy that I feel like is around with the two of you, I feel like it's definitely maybe taking it to another level this time, and you might actually have caught them in the act, maybe even, and maybe they don't know about it, because you are hip to their game, or, you know, because this has happened before. You're no stranger to it. Like I was saying, might be the third time this kind of thing has gone down. And they may not realize that you're aware of this and that you've been giving them an opportunity to come clean, every opportunity for such a good while now, and just to see if they actually would do it. But you may be knowing all along exactly what's been hidden. And it just really is hurtful because there may be other people involved with this situation that are going to be affected if you do break up, like of your family, children, things like this. And so that makes it kind of even more of a painful situation, because you just can't understand how they would want to sacrifice some other people and you yourself, your heart, for some petty dishonest thing that all they have to do is come correct about, and like y'all can get through anything, and why don't they realize that? Like, these are the questions you might be asking. But let's see. I feel like you're definitely currently feeling defeated, or feeling like the relationship is defeated, and you have tried to look at it from other angles, other perspectives, and you're still coming up with just an immense amount of pain that's been caused here, I feel like. Okay, these cards wanted to jump out, so we'll go ahead with them. And we'll just go ahead and put them on the side. We've got the Ten of Wands, another 10, Six of Cups, and the Sun. So this is definitely a very deep connection that you've got. This is a serious connection. I'm getting scorpionic energy once again here. So that's, again, who you might be dealing with. Your significant other might be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, could be any water sign, or just somebody around has this water energy. And I feel a soulmate energy between you. Could even be a past life energy, perhaps. And the thing is that it's just, it's become a very, very burdensome, heavy energy over time. And when it once was such a warm, and still can be a very warm, very illuminating, loving energy here between you two from the start. Again, I'm getting Leo energy again with the Sun card. So, but with this Ten of Wands, we've got, that brings us to only one 10 is missing, the Ten of Cups, which is feeling like is missing. The Ten of Cups is the rainbow of blessings. It's the ultimate life dream picture of like what your perfect life situation would look like. That's the Ten of Cups, and that's missing here. So, but with the Six of Cups energy, I do see there's somebody's been reminiscing and been feeling very, very nostalgic lately, and thinking about all the good memories from the past, and when things were warm and joyful and just growing and birthing, and sort of like, you know, that time period when everything was great. Definitely somebody's got these kind of things going through their head at this time. This could be your partner, this could be you. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. This is a Virgo energy, but any Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Ten of Pentacles, and this is kind of like the ultimate family, having it all, having a great wealth, your family all around, the dogs, the grandparents, the, you know, the faith, everything is the Ten of Pentacles here. And we've got the Fool in the reverse position, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So you are feeling challenged again to actually go ahead with the separation if you haven't separated, or it's hard for you to try to work on this because you have achieved so much together. You've gained so much greatness, and you worked together as a beautiful team once upon a time here, and created a beautiful life together. And so it's just hard for you to fathom starting over and taking a leap of faith for a brand new beginning at this point, with the Fool in the reverse position. It's just like, wow, really? I have to start all over now at this point, at this stage? And you just don't know if that even sounds appealing either. But it's kind of like, which one is less appealing? You know, and that's why I think it's going to be important once you start to think about this being the alternative. And if it doesn't sound so savory, then, you know, maybe it's worth reflecting on keeping the relationship going and staying together, or finding a way to get through this together. You've gotten through so much together already over the years, and so you might be thinking, you know, why not this? Why can't we get through this one? And it's possible. Anything is possible, especially when you have love. You just have to find that love again. It's covered up, it's buried. Life gets in the way. People they drift away from each other. So that's just going to be a call on your part. Full energy is Aries, can be Aquarius as well. So I feel like this is definitely your energy. Could have a white dog. Could have a dog. Okay, let's see. The moon card. What is the moon doing here? What is the moon revealing to us? Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. So the King of Pentacles, this is Earth energy. This is Taurus energy, but it could be any Earth sign or just somebody with the energy of the King of Pentacles in the reverse, though. So when he's in the reverse position, this is a greedy king. He is able to achieve and produce an abundance of wealth and just for generational wealth, just wealth that just keeps on growing and grows itself. He knows how to do that. And when he's in the reverse position, it means that he is gotten focused on it so much, and he's become greedy in some way in the material realm, with the money, with just the material aspects of life, everything that the senses can feel, taste, touch, smell. He has gotten wrapped up in something with a greedy nature here in the reverse position. Now, this could be your partner, could have Earth in the chart, could be an Earth sign, a Taurus, something like this. So this is what is being hidden from you that he may have, I don't know, may have developed a gambling problem, or just, might be in debt more than you realize, or something like this, or just, might be indulging somewhere, overindulging. All right. King of Cups. Let's see. We have the Knight of Cups clarifying the King of Cups. So I definitely feel like somebody's got water energy in their chart. They could be a water sign that you're dealing with here. Knight of Cups is a mutable energy. It's a changing energy. The Knights are always a symbol of travel, and also they bring news. They bring some kind of messages here in from somewhere else. And so this Knight could be coming in, this Knight of Cups. He is inspired. He's coming to talk to the King of Cups here, and they are going to conference about something, or they are having a meeting about something, and it's definitely something that you may not be aware of. And it's got to do with maybe covering something up, or fixing something before somebody finds out, and they're getting creative about it, and it might include some kind of travel here in some way. I feel like by plane, in fact, maybe. And this is around something emotional, and something that is on the emotional realm here. So it's driven in some way by emotion. Let's get one more. We've got the Eight of Wands. So so this is a fast communication coming in. This is a passionate communication. Like I was saying, this is a very emotional energy, what I'm feeling. And, they say that the Eight of Wands is the arrows of love. Cupid's arrows could be. But whatever it is coming in, it's a communication here. It's coming in very suddenly, very unexpectedly, very I feel like it's in secret, it's hush-hush. And it could have to do with a fire sign of Sagittarius. Doesn't have to, though, but it's just a very swift energy that's been put into motion suddenly for whatever reason. And it could have to do with water sign for sure: Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Let's go to the Six of Wands. We've got the Two of Cups clarifying the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is a card of expansion. It's a card of Jupiter, Leo and Jupiter. So this is definitely feeling like connected to the relationship here with the Two of Cups. We've got, again, some very deeply soul-connected energy here, twin flame energy even, perhaps with this connection. And one of you could for sure be a Leo, but doesn't have to be. But a Leo energy is involved in some way, and there is been a victory in the past with the two of you, like I was saying, that y'all made a great team, very passionate about each other, very healthy competition in a way. You're just competitive but in a playful way, and it makes you able to work together great as a team. I feel like maybe you met at work once upon a time, a long time ago, something like this, and you just have built a happy home together, and the connection's very strong. Even though things are strained, the connection seems to be really strong. It's got an undercurrent here that spans time and dimensions, I feel. So it's not to be dismissed so easily. And your person might know this and might be taking advantage of that fact with the greedy energy here. Knowing that they have you, knowing because the connection is that strong, that thinking that nothing will, break your bond or tear you apart, that you'll never separate because there is such a strong connection here. But it might be taking advantage of that in some way, and so, that's not cool. Hangman? Wow. All right. Hangman clarifies the hangman here, so yeah. Very strong message here in the center of the reading with the two hanged men. So there's definitely been and is in your surrounding environment this energy of a state of, it's like everything is hanging in the balance. Nothing's moving forward, and everything's just going through the motions, but not really moving in any direction that's productive or positive here. It's just kind of like, okay, when is somebody going to talk about the big pink elephant in the room? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's just like hanging here, like, not saying anything when we all know, like, there's a big pink elephant right there under the rug. Okay, the fog has cleared and the pink elephant's about to show itself. And I feel like there has to be new perspectives that emerge. There has to be some kind of movement in some direction here. And if nobody wants to talk about things, if it's not worth talking about, then y'all are just going to end up separating and just living different lives. And it's really not going to be good for the overall connection. And you're just, not living in truth, not living in progress here. And that is needed. It's needed from time to time throughout life, yes. But these are short periods of time, and they're meant to gain perspective and give perspective here. They're not meant to just hang forever until you're hung. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm going to get one more card on that. Wheel of Fortune. So a new cycle is wanting to come in. A new cycle is upon you, and you're just hanging there, not even like acknowledging it, not even getting ready for this. But if you're not ready, when the wheel comes around and you're not centered on it properly, that wheel's going to snatch you up and fling you off to Timbuktu or God knows where, and you have no control over that. And that's not a good outcome, because you could end up having to start all over again by yourself, lost and alone. And that's not I don't think what anybody wants. So the message here is to get your act together, talk to your partner, figure it out. If you're not going to talk to them, figure out your next step, because when the wheel comes, you want to be ready for it, whether you're together or whether you're separate. But you have to make a decision. You can't just keep hanging here like the both of you are doing, pretending like nothing's happening. It's another 10. I definitely see a cycle closing out with these 4 10s here. And if we get the 10 of Cups, that's going to definitely be a sign that there is a new beginning of a brand new cycle coming in for you. And it's going to be up to you where you position yourself for it, because it's coming either way with this major energy. You may feel like there are a lot of things that are unfair that have happened here, and it's not easy. It's very painful. Strength card. Ten of Swords in the reverse position. So I feel like once you are able to have the time to really just sit down and weigh out the pros and the cons, you're going to harness that inner strength and realize that, you know, there could be a brand new beginning happening, and there will be, because there is a new cycle is beginning with the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. It is signaling that this painful cycle is definitely closed out, and you are moving into a new cycle now. Are you going to take that pain with you? Or are you going to leave it in the last cycle? Because it's happening either way. So it's kind of like, you know, go within, find that inner strength that's there, that's eternal, and realize that this is not the end-all be-all. A new day will dawn, and the sun is rising in the distance as we speak. So you are going to be strong and independent, or you're going to be even stronger in the relationship. And you know that the strength is there to carry on either way. So just recognize that this new cycle will be coming in, and it's going to be up to you whether you have them by your side or not. Ten of Swords. We've got the Four of Swords in the reverse position. So you're going to go through a time of rest and maybe of solitude. You might separate for a little while to try to get your head straight about things and come out of it with a healing sense, a sense of clarity in some way just by doing that. And you'll be able to see a clearer way forward once you do, and you'll be ready to take on whatever lies ahead. But I feel like a little period of rest is definitely needed before the next episode here. Three of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse position, so this is definitely, the cycle has ended. You're being bound, you're at war with your mind right now if this continues, and it's just a feeling of never getting out of it, going round and round in your head and not having any support. And it's because of you can't get any answers or clarity about this painful situation that keeps occurring, and it's going to be torturing your mind if you don't heed the advice of the guides here. We've got the Six of Swords. There's so much Swords energy here. My goodness, there's a lot of mental energy going on, a lot of spiritual healing needing to be happening here. With the Six of Swords, we see that somebody decides to leave for calmer waters. They know when there's just no more victories to be had, and you know when it's time to hold them, and you know when it's time to fold them. And with the Six of Swords, you're recognizing that you're really not going to get any more out of a situation as is, and you proceed to take to the waters and find some calming energy out there where you can go. You've got your 6 swords, you've won 6 battles, and the other 4 are up for grabs, and you just feel like you're going to go rest instead and do some healing. It's just not looking like it's going to come through for you. Now, this could be a decision on your part as a team, as a unit, to pick up and head somewhere else together, and that may be what is needed in order to heal this connection together, whatever's gone down with this deceptive energy in your town or in your neighborhood where you live. Could have to do with other people, and could be an influence, interference of why this keeps occurring, if it's a third party, whatever third party this is. And it might be the best decision for y'all to jump ship and move somewhere else, and to do it for the sake of the relationship, the sake of the connection, and to save it, because you do realize that you do have such a good bond, and if both of you can get on board with that, it might be exactly what will conquer all, and keep the connection moving and in a loving, positive arena. So that could be an option for some of you. If not, it might be something to think about. Here, let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of cards to get some overall messages for you, Aquarius. Kind of very harsh messages, I feel like, but it is what it is, and I do see that something brand new is beginning regardless. In any event, there is new energy coming in for you, and a new cycle is definitely, without a question, happening here. And I see that, excuse me, this all could be taking place in the month of December. I feel like December is going to be significant. This shift is going to be happening for you. This new cycle is going to start. The wheel is going to come in, and the cycle will begin, I feel like, in December. So, okay, let's see. We have the Two of Air. This is another Swords energy, the Two of Swords. Okay. I think we may have every single sword, almost. All right, we have this card here, the Two of Air. You can see that. It's a couple of unicorns. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, potentially, pretending there's no problem, yes. It's exactly what I was saying about this big pink elephant in the room with these two hanged men. It's just like, okay, come on, guys, let's, let's air it out. Life experience, number 16, Archangel Shamuel is with you at this time. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Okay, so number 16 equals a 7. Very spiritual card in the tarot, number 7 here. Archangel Shamuel is watching over you, and he's with you at this time. We'll get one more for you, Aquarius, and close it out. All right, we've got the 10 of Swords again. Okay. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So there you go. 10 of Swords once again. Okay, so we do know that cycle has ended. Something is definitely a painful cycle, a painful period is ending with this connection, whether it means that you guys go separate for good or something's got to be figured out, but something's definitely over. It's over. Whatever was going on, this deception is over, as far as you're concerned, at least. Now that's either healing it together or you're going to go your separate way. Either way, that's not going to be happening anymore for you. Okay, Aquarius? Keep your chin up, and I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.